And we were ready for a long sit-in, and just a couple hours later, she came out and she said, "Okay, we're going to give you a meeting on Thursday at 4:30." So we went away thinking, "Great." We mobilized people to come join us at the meeting, and the day of the meeting, we got a call saying, "The meeting's canceled. You didn't really want to have a real dialogue. You just wanted to do a sit-in in the office." And we said, "No, that was crazy. We wanted a real dialogue." And we showed up for the meeting anyway. They called the police. They almost had us arrested. And finally, I think it's because the woman who was fasting, Leslie, had brought all these beautiful pictures of Iranian children. And when she looked at them, she started crying. And the Iranian women who were with us started crying. And this was all on camera because there were some media with us. I think that it was embarrassing enough for the office that they decided, okay, at least we'd be able to meet with the chief of staff and the legislative directors.
Anything come out of that?
Well, the people who went inside, most of us stayed outside, and we designated 3 people to go inside. And they said it was actually quite a good meeting. It was a long meeting. It was about an hour and a half long. And they said that there was a lot of good back and forth. Of course, they didn't see eye to eye on the issues, but that the staff people listened intently. They said that the senator's position was not really what he said on CBS. It was actually a softer position, that he believed in diplomacy first. And our people said, well, why doesn't he talk about diplomacy instead of talking about invasion? I mean, when you're engaged in a dialogue with somebody, you don't talk about how you're going to invade them. In fact, before you engage in a dialogue with them. And so it was a pretty decent meeting, and they came out and debriefed the rest of us and felt that there was a commitment on the part of the staff to talk to the senator and ask him to tone down his rhetoric and talk about diplomacy.
And then he comes to Connecticut, and at a factory that produces jet engines, he made pretty much the same comment that he did on Face the Nation.
Well, exactly. We heard about those comments, and poor Leslie, who had started to eat again.
What's her last name?
Her last name is Angeline. She started to eat again, and then she heard about the comments, and she said, "Oh my God, we didn't accomplish anything," and started her fast all over again.